Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Texan ball club entering play here. Now, losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They'll run it for the first time with Dameon Pierce. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. Dugan. That one caught along the sideline. Did he stay in? Yes, he did. But hang on here. A penalty marker is on the field. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on third down. Operating from the gun. Dugan. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the football there as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ballgame.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
That's well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially give them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They go play action with Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
I feel like you and I could be in our backyard with our dads right now. What did they always say when they were throwing us the ball? Look it all the way in. Make sure you secure it. That had the feeling of not happening there on that play, that he didn't have full control of the ball.
When that punt's coming in, I've never returned punts, but I would imagine it's tough to monitor those guys coming full steam ahead at you.
It really is. You try and get that peek to know where they are, about whether you should fair catch it or not. But sometimes you just have to have a sense, a feeling, and just have to make sure, number one, though, you catch the ball and put it away.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Dugan. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving. On 1st down, Dugan. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Oh,
he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Operating from the gun. Dugan. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. Back-to-back nice gains there for 14 yards and another first.
Big play a moment ago. Followed it up with another nice one here. And before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. That's now 4 completions in a row. Again, Elsberg following the interception last drive.
Certainly not going to get effective, that's for sure. We all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now it looks like we've got a Bronco that's banged up on the play. Well, they come out and take a look at him. We will step aside for just a moment. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Dugan. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Baron Browning drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up 4th down.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. The kick by Elliott is good, and it's now 3-0 Texans. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now the 2nd drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And a 3-and-out on that 1st drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they'll get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that 1st drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a 2nd opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. The Broncos at 1-3 here in the early part of the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences.
Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Fisher. So back-to-back plays, each give nothing. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 45-yard line. They go back to the ground with Williams. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was is planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the side. It's 3rd and long now for Wilson and the Broncos after that sack. Back to throw. Wilson. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
There's another example of defensive coaches constantly preach. Never letting any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
So in the end, they had the ball for 10 plays, but the drive gets them 3, not 6.
Is it okay if I give credit to both sides on this one?
Absolutely.
All right, let's start defensively. They hung in there. 10-play drive, but they stiffened when they got close to the goal line, made them kick a field goal. And for the offense, 10-play drive. They might be a little disappointed they got a field goal, but they moved the ball down the field with dispatch and came away with points.
And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Houston set to take over. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Off-play action. Dugan. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Here we go.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap and a give to Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Pierce. Dances by him. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. And Pierce gets it again on 2nd down. And some room to work. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Check pink, yellow, line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. He'll get it inside the 20. Touchdown, Texans. A great effort there. His first touchdown of the year. And the Texans have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-3. That time a 6-play drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Montrell Washington on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, but he opted for the touchback. And coming out now, the Broncos. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain. They give it to Williams, running right. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
A quick throw complete to Washington. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Wilson. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And he will have a Broncos first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Right side, it's Hamler pulling it in. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Wilson will throw again. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Here's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Washington. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Broncos have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown by the Broncos. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position.
Okay, right? Check right.
A final shot before break. Dugan. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a top.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop it. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
He finds his man, complete. It's Fisher.
And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Wilson on first down.
This will be caught. Judy.
They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson.
Open man Hamler, that's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
That's a jet sweep. Wilson with a little pop pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. K.J. Hamler, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 17-10 score. The Broncos kickoff unit out there to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Texans offense now, readying for their first possession of the 2nd half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On 2nd down, here's Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Texan 1st down, a 12-yard pickup. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it. But a lot of it is just being actors back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Dugan. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. To throw on 3rd down. Dugan. And that is incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Russell Wilson and the Broncos set for another offensive series.
5 for 5 that last drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes too.
And what I love about it is when you look across any team, all right, the body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they got to push off at the end of the route, too.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. In motion goes the tight end. Play action. It's Wilson. Out to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. In the 1st half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, That would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. Back now in Houston, it's Bronco football, and they also have the lead here as we get set for the fourth.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
Give him 3 on the run there. Looking at a third and about 5. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But the bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
The Broncos on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Now it's Wilson.
He's got Dulcich going across the formation. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively.
They run with Jones on first down, but he'll struggle here just to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just so quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Wilson.
Quick slant to Hamler. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the fourth quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Texans scoop it. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
And we get another look now at this Broncos offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And this may be a hard copy as he again be stopped with a hand on the line scrimmage. No gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 4th down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Delay game, option.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long.
They go play action with Wilson. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Bronco football as we get your reset here. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here comes Hamler on the jet sweep. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here. And we'll be back. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Here's Wilson. To the right side and complete to Washington. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Again to Williams, running right. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. That's the ones from the top and behind. Those are the ones you focus on to take the run. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
Play number 9 set to come here in the drive on 3rd and 2. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Williams. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. Wilson to throw. Open man, he completes it to Judy. Down inside the 10. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Throwing now is Wilson. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. With a touchdown all set up by the big play 1 snap before, but they finish it off here with a shorter completion, this time for the score.
I like how they stuck with what got them there, right? The big pass play. Got the momentum going, right? That's you create it with a play like that, and you come right back with another pass play to finalize things off.
Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 14. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it's capped off by the touchdown run from Jerry Jeudy. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. So that last touchdown sealed it there, partner, and then the kickoff.